Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares, once again, with another tag video. This one was also done by my friend Thomas, HorrorFan34, and this is going to be the Action Hero tag. And this is 11 questions, and you have to pick your favorite movie by said action hero. So let's get started. Question number 1 is Arnold Schwarzenegger. And I went over his body of work, but The Terminator is where it is for me. And I believe I heard Rob say this as well, the horror sci-fi guy or the sci-fi horror guy. I know a lot of people like Terminator 2 Judgment Day, but Terminator is just an awesome movie. Just incredible. Question number 2 is Sylvester Stallone. This one was a tough one for me. But I went with a kind of an unconventional movie. I went with Rambo, the latest installment of First Blood, Rambo, whatever you want to call it. That movie really surprised me. I thought it was absolutely fantastic, and I thought he did so well in that film. Not to say that I don't like all the other movies, but Rambo is quickly becoming my favorite, definitely. Question number 3, Bruce Willis. I had just seen Death Wish, and I absolutely loved it, so I kind of put that down at first, but then I was thinking to myself, Die Hard is just incredible. It's the ultimate action film from him, and it's the ultimate action film starring just a normal guy. He's not muscular, he's not superhuman or anything like that. It's just a normal dude having a really, really bad day. Question number 4 is JeanClaude Van Damme. I like a lot of his movies, but Bloodsport is my favorite by far. I do love Kickboxer, Cyborg, Lionheart is a favorite of mine, but Bloodsport is the best by far in my opinion. Jason Statham. This may surprise a lot of people, but I actually really enjoyed the remake of The Mechanic. I almost went with Mechanic Resurrection because it's just a great film, I think. I know it got a lot of crap, but I really enjoyed it. But I'm going to go with the original Mechanic. Yes, it doesn't come close to the original with Bronson and Jan Michael Vincent, but I do love it. I think it's a great remake. Chuck Norris. Now we're talking here. Chuck Norris has always been one of my favorite action heroes, one of my favorite martial artists. I love all of his movies except for Slaughter in San Francisco, which is before he became him, I'm going to have to go with Silent Rage. I love Silent Rage. I think it's a fantastic film, and since I love horror so much, it definitely borders martial arts with horror, so blends it so well. Question number 7 is Steven Seagal. Steven Seagal. Really liked him when he first came out. So my choice, of course, is Above the Law. I also do like Marked for Death, Hard to Kill. I like those movies. I think after Out for a Kill, I think is what it was called. I think he just went down from there. So, Dolph Lundgren. Question number 8. I originally wanted to pick Rocky IV since that's the first time I saw him, other than the James Bond movie. I can't remember the name of it for some reason, the one with Christopher Walken, A View to a Kill. But he is a supporting actor in that movie, and I'm going to go with Showdown in Little Tokyo with Brandon Lee. I love that movie. I think it's fantastic. And yeah, that's my choice. Harrison Ford. Question number 9. To me, he's always Han Solo. I do like his other films. I love Witness. I love Air Force One. I like a lot of his films. But he is Han Solo to me. And Star Wars will always be my favorite action film with him. And I do consider Star Wars an action film as well as a sci-fi film. as well as question number 10. Mel Gibson is going to be the Road Warrior for me. I do love the Lethal Weapon series, but The Road Warrior is a brilliant film. It started a whole plethora of copycats, so you know it's a great film. And as well as being a sci-fi film, I do consider it to be an action film as well. And finally, question number 11, Kurt Russell. This is going to go to Escape from New York. Once again, a sci-fi film, but I also consider it an action film. Snake Plissken is one of my favorite characters ever created. John Carpenter is one of my favorite directors ever. So he is always Snake Plissken for me. But Kurt Russell is also one that I do love most of his films. So that's it. Not really sure who to tag on this one. So I'm going to leave it open. Believe me, this is a really easy tag. Definitely give it a shot. I think you'll enjoy it. Yeah. And thank you to Thomas for coming up with this tag. And if you like what you see in here, hit that like button and subscribe. And until next time, peace.